Alright guys, we're gonna get started in a couple minutes here. Oh, what's up, Evan? What's up, Mash? Let's hit the like button. We got a lot of good analysis today. A lot of cool things in the charts that you guys may be interested in, I hope. And let's see here. It's like on CNBC right now. It's just all, earnings have been good for a lot of companies, and it's just Putin. Yeah. Let's see. Put on a little bit of music today. I do think. That song's not that great. Let's see here. This beat ain't too bad.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, they can build and build until you finally see. Whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders. Like moving boulders just to get out of the home, it sucks. I've had enough, I don't wanna feel it stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. It sucks when you finally feel like giving up, oh God, no luck, everything feels like you're stick.
Alrighty, what's up, guys? Let's get right into it here. Let's see what's up, Hyena. What's up? All right, guys, let's get right into it. Let's get some smash the like button if you enjoy the content. So, let's get into the Bitcoin. All right, Aura, and so the first thing I want to show you guys. Talk about the most important stuff first here. First thing I want to show you guys is the 2-day on Bitcoin. It looks a bit worse than Ethereum, but your RSI is kind of split, starting to come down. The thing with this is maybe, just maybe I don't think this is going to happen, but for the bullish case, just maybe you could do something like this and curve back up a little bit more, get some more there, and then come down after that. But in terms of this environment, kind of how it looks like this, it seems like we are pretty poised for a 10% correction. Now, you have very split RSIs curving down on your daily. This gave us, I believe what was this? This was about almost a 9%er. And then we have, the ascending wedge. If it is a 9, 10, I think it's going to be a little more here. 22 is, I think, the big point. Split RSIs curving down. This is high in the green. There's always going to be a bullish case too, and that would be to come up a little bit more. However, you're already getting the red dot that confirms 9 hours, so we'd probably have to pump within the next 9 hours to get that to go away, about another 9% upward. If you come up 9% from here or whatever, 27, that area, you're kind of breaking out this wedge, so that would become more bullish, but there's always fake outs, so I am still leaning, at least for short term, in the more bearish case. Your weekly is interesting right now. This is one of the cases to make for the fact that we have bottomed out now. If you look right here, see how these RSIs turning green? That marked the bottom in that bear market. These RSIs turning green here mark the bottom in that bear market. And your RSIs are turning green here. Now, obviously, there's never going to be 100%, thing that tells you that we bottomed out. I have a feeling it could be a little bit different this time, given with the recession and everything. It looks like Putin's starting to heat up again. So, yeah. And your money flow coming down here. This VWAP could curve back down. However, RSIs are more the bullish case in most of these time frames, down a lot and then curving back up, down a lot, and then curving back up, those two bottoms. So could be different this time. A lot of people are very confident that we have hit the bottom. And I think ultimately, as Ben Cowan has said a lot, it doesn't really matter if we hit the bottom or not in terms of a long-term perspective. Like, you have your strategies. I bought a lot between 17 to 22K. Been holding off for a while. I'm waiting for a pretty big pullback on ETH. ETH has really proven itself to get into ETH because that's outperformed all the altcoins. And then 6 months to a year from now, looking to get into a lot of my favorite altcoins. Some top picks for that. So that's a point right here. I mean, I have a lot of Bitcoin right now. I don't. I have as much Bitcoin as I need right now. It's kind of it depends. If you don't have any Bitcoin, it's a different story. But right now, for Bitcoin, I got what I need. In terms of Ethereum, I need to get more, and I'm hoping we could come down for that. Now, money flow down on your 5-day. This is a little bit more of your bullish case. However, if you're over here with the money flow, you came down a little bit more, and the market has looked more like 2014 rather than 2018. Now, moving down to, we already talked about the 2-day. We talked about the daily. More bearish. Your 16 hour. This is, if you guys are new, bearish div. You got money flow, okay, curving down there, and a bearish div here as price comes up. Now, it's a matter. Do we, break through this and go to this area down here, which was, I think, will happen, an ascending wedge, or do we come back up a little bit more? You've been sideways it's been 2 months now, basically. That's the longest. I've looked at, I was looking at, I believe you haven't been in an ascending wedge for any longer than 2 months with Bitcoin. So you're going to break out pretty soon. And some of these lower time frames will tell us 12 hours the same as 16, kind of the same deal here. 8 hours the same deal. A lot of these look exactly the same right now. Even the 5 hour kind of looks the same. But when you go to the 3 hour, look, red dot plus money flow crossing into the red here. There it didn't work out too well. But I think one of these times will bring you down a significant amount. Here, I mean, that's a decent, that would be the case to bring you down to this area. Right here, that would be another case to bring you down to that spiral line. Do we have anything? I mean, you got that one there, but that would be the 22 area. This is a huge area. I think you'll probably stick to that point at least for a little bit on the way down. And this type of area right there. So in this pattern, it would make sense to come down. Now we have our ascending wedge right in here. You could probably put it up a little bit, do it from the these areas, I guess. I'm not the biggest traditional TA guy, but I think it's safe to say you break below 23 or something, you're basically breaking out of the wedge, which would typically be more bearish. Your hourly money flow crossover to the red. A lot of these haven't given you much. One of them will eventually give you something. And I think this one is one that will give you something significant here. Kind of like a situation like this, here to here, 6%er, and there, about 6%. So 6% right, this pocket. I think this is a huge, huge pocket. Now, lower time frame, split RSIs curving down to 30-minute. That's, I entered a swing short in the exclusive Discord, kind of one of the reasons. Split RSIs here, rejecting off of this area. That was pretty big. And, lower time frames right now. Let's see what could happen. They still look bearish. I'm not seeing any signs that we could come up just yet. Let's move on to Ethereum, which could bring us down quite a bit lower here. And yeah, let's go on to the first big time frame. And a lot of the altcoins too are going to be big with this. Your split RSIs in the 2-day are curving down. So if it plays out like this, you could have one last little wing up, but we're already hitting the spider line here. I think it's going to be a little bit different this time. You know, that's kind of, you could get scammed out, you know, scam wicked out if you enter too early. Sometimes that could happen. You know, it's a piece of judgment, but yeah. Um, let's see. Yeah, confusing me. Around 26K. I'm not really flip flopping. I'm giving both. You know, people just read the titles, and you know, it's. I thought people would be smart enough to not just read the titles and make trades based on that, but then that's one of the reasons why, you know, a lot of people. Um, I'm not really flip flopping. I've been saying the same general thing. I mean, the markets do change, guys. You got to realize, like, it does move around. I mean, I said the highest we could kind of go was, you know, the 2150, you know, that kind of area, the 26 for Bitcoin, but to get that area, so yeah. I don't think the market's been that confusing, but a little bit, you know, a little bit catching the top. Now, blood diamond on Ethereum on the low time frame, you know, coming here up with the VWAP right there, and you're curving out with the 3 day. So 3 day crossover is pretty big. You know, I don't think it's too likely you come high into the green again. I think you're just going to roll over into the red here. Same deal with the hourly, and then the 30-minute coming out, and then right there. So let's see. See me gaps? No, I don't pay attention to it too much. Yep. 20-day moving average on Bitcoin, which is 23. Yeah. Let's see. Chainlink. Yeah, we could look at Chainlink. I haven't looked at Chainlink in a minute. Matic, though, let's look at it real quick before. I just want to show you guys something on Matic. I mean, split RSIs, that's curving up the money flow, but especially the daily. Now you're getting a bearish div, very high. I think this could be the next one to kind of come down. But Chainlink, let's look at. Take a sip of coffee. This is looking pretty bearish, yeah. Because this has underperformed so much too. And if you look at probably a Link ETH evaluation, which would be really good to look at, Chainlink Ethereum, it's probably just bled against it for so long now. Ooh, yeah, blood diamond. So just keeps bleeding against ETH all the way since, oh man, for a long time now. Wow, that could be a good call to who mentioned Link? Yeah, Jacob. Good call. Shiv is going to be a good short. Those, you know, I'd be more careful with that because that's more manipulated. Yeah, everybody talks about those ones. I would look more into like altcoins like AVAX is one that I'm looking into. I got to trade with that in exclusive Discord. Dot probably in Link right now. I mean, look at this. Your 2 day that confirms in 9 hours. I feel like this would be a nice kind of like here. You know, there is a case where, well, not really. I mean, I guess there's a case you come up a little bit more, but it kind of looks like more like this, the RSI and then the red dot, bam, to, oh, that did come up a little bit. I didn't realize that. Yeah, that did come up a little bit more after that. That got choppy. So you, well, the thing is here, if you had a stop loss there, take profits there, you would have been fine. So who cares? But yeah, wouldn't have been the short a lot of people probably were hoping for. But your 2 day does look pretty bad for Link. And you also come up quite a bit here. Yeah, I mean 64%. Yeah, it's looking the same as everything else. I think this would be probably a nice short. Never financial advice though, guys. Um, yeah, Kevin, totally. What's up, Young Pilot? Young Pilot's been pretty good in the Discord lately. A lot of good TA. Yeah, I agree with that. You know, the 26K. I got to be careful with the titles. A lot of people don't like the titles. I thought people the titles are kind of. I mean, I'm just writing. You know, I feel like if you're just looking at people's titles and basing your decisions off of that without even doing your own analysis, without even watching the video, I mean, you're kind of asking for trouble there. Like, yeah, I'll be a little bit more careful with the titles, I guess, guys. Sorry about that. But anyway, um, special like button if you enjoy the content. Hard to bridge break 28. Okay. Um, we could look at SHIB. Hmm. Polshinko, okay, so he's trying to release it pretty soon, which would make sense. He's probably waiting to see. He probably knows September is probably, historically a bad month. I think he's thinking September, October, end of year. It could be end of year with him, I would say. If it's any longer than like December, January, that's where you get into. That's where it gets fuzzy. That's where you get into like scam territory, where it's never coming out. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I think he will release it. Um, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, Sheeb. Solana. Okay, yeah. Solana is probably another good one for a short too. I would say. Well, let's actually look at it first. Yeah, that same thing. Very split RSIs coming up. It's kind of like this pattern. Now, I'm not saying you're gonna just crash this amount. 81%, but I to this point, 70 would make a lot of sense for a market bottom. Um, you do have the 4ELXs. There's, like I said, there's arguments to make for both ways that we've already bottomed out. I don't think we have based on this. And it kind of looks like this here, guys. Like, look, this does look, all of these look like some nice Chad trades. And if you're not familiar with the Chad trade, I want you to type in how Chads day trade on YouTube and learn, because that's, you could see this, you go all the way down. This has got to be a glitch. This thing's unlimited, but yeah, stop loss somewhere above here, and then take profits around the 1.0. Is ETH coming back into the, or maybe I just got a delayed notification. Yeah, delayed notification there. Yeah, it's like that. But yeah, Solana, same type of deal with the higher time frames. Looks similar to everything else. Blood Diamond on 1 hour. I mean, that doesn't mean too much, but oh yeah, I set that notification on ETH to keep bothering me, I believe. So let me turn off some of these notifications. 90-minute going into the red on Bitcoin as well. Let me turn off this crap. Delete. Okay. And we can see that right now. Right, a key. Yeah. Seems to be breaking out of this, this area. I know Cool's been talking about. Yeah. Crow I could look at, sure. Yeah, looks like a Crow. Let's say ETH or Crow ETH. Because the thing with this is like, I originally said focus on Bitcoin accumulation, which is what I did when we were very low. And ETH has really proven me wrong, through this bear market. I did not think it would be as strong as it's been. And I think it's mainly Bitcoin and the ETH accumulation. I mean, I'm going to be focused on some more ETH accumulation, definitely. I mean, I'm pretty confident ETH will outperform gold and silver in the next 2 years. Will Bitcoin outperform gold and silver in the next 10 years? Probably, but not 100%. You got to realize, gold and silver outperformed the NASDAQ from 2000 to 2011. So, but it did not, but Apple and gold did not outperform Apple and Amazon. So, yeah. Curving down against, just keeps bleeding against ETH all the way since November, since the bear market started, basically just keeps bleeding against Ethereum. So, yeah, I don't think that's going to turn around anytime soon. Let's just look at Crow individually right now, because I'm sure KuCoin, yeah, that's probably fine. 2-day, everything, split RSI is curving down, red dot confirms in 8 hours. Could bring you back down to, I'd say, at least, 12. These areas right here are big. These areas right here. So there's a lot of, I mean, not that I would ever do this, but if I was a die-hard gambling man and had a lot of money to burn, I would be betting big numbers on a lot of these shorts right now. Never financial advice, though. Anything could happen. It's a very volatile market. That's why, to win at this game, you have to have good risk management. So, yeah. Let's see. Let's look at the SHIB. People have been talking about the SHIB. It's probably still going to pump, like, yeah. These are tough because there's a lot of minute, you know what I mean? You got to deal with, you're not just dealing with normal people, you're dealing with degenerates, you're dealing with people on Robinhood, you're dealing with these, kids in college that, what do kids in college do who trade SHIB? They go to the gym, they go to parties, some of them take testosterone boosters. These are people that you got to be careful with. These are people that will tear you apart when you try to trade this. You know, these kids know their stuff. Believe me, they know what they're talking about. But in my opinion, yeah, it's bearish. But I think there's other things that look better to mess around with. Yes, people have been asking me about that. I forgot what that even is. Empty set. Is it this? ESD? I don't. Yeah, just. I don't know. Let's look at Hex. Okay. Yeah, same deal. Curving back then. That's a very high. Yeah, I mean, it looks like there could be an argument to make to come up a little bit more, but this is like, 2020, that area. Yeah, this is the only thing that kept going up during this bear. Yeah, he had good PR with this. I forget what he did. He had some good PR with this. But yeah, no, I do think, you're gonna probably there is always a bullet. I mean, guys, there's always like anything can happen. It's all a game of probability, but in all likelihood, I think you're probably gonna correct a good amount. Probably at least 10% for most of these altcoins. Yeah, that's 10% right there. These areas that would be even 30% would be pretty healthy for most of these, even if we did already hit the bottom. What was the point that Cole was talking about? What was the 23.5K? Right, yeah, okay. I don't have anything right there, but ooh, oh, I didn't realize we were in this. Yeah. I mean, I'm not seeing any reason to do a scalp long yet. Nah, it just looks like we'll continue down farther. S&P 500, sure. Yeah, let's take an intermission from crypto. Let's do the S&P 500. Hopefully it's coming down. Not a bearish div on your 10. Yeah, bearish div. High bearish div on the 10 hour. Could be kind of like here. So I would expect something like this kind of in the short term, maybe 4% or something. Back down to that area, yeah, that would be big. 411. This weekly is also looks pretty bad. Indicating a trend reversal area, so you just come down based on that. These have been bullish the last two times with this. I think we're gonna get something more like that. What am I doing? Oh boy, what did I do here? Does anyone know what I did? I don't know what I did. Reset chart. No. Oh, I could probably just exit out and then, yeah. Let's see here. Good. Now we're okay. And then, some of your lower time frames, you're getting some bearish divs. I think you should. I mean, it would make a lot of sense to at least come down a little bit here. You got to be hitting something by now. You got to be hitting some big fib level. Something at this point, from our top to our bottom net. I mean, that's probably 430 is a big area. Yeah. This has exceeded my expectations, I'll tell you that much. Yeah. Okay, let's see. That's insane. He's got some, yeah. His marketing is incredible. Oh, the futures of this. Okay. Yeah, I don't know enough. That follows like the SPY, right? Yeah, this thing. It's like very similar, right? Yeah, I mean, this is the one that is it 24/7? I forget the trading time on this, but it's obviously more than. Yeah, that's got to be the difference. Yeah, I'm not a SPY trader really, so I don't. But yeah. I mean, you're hitting some, at least visual resistance here. And printing on the 12-hour, a bearish div. And you don't have money flow coming out yet, but it is getting overheated. Guys, smash the like button, see if we have a few more likes in here. And tell me what you want me to look at. Let's see what you guys think. May got rejected at May's monthly high. Okay. Ton. I don't. Do you mean Tron? I don't know Ton. It's like a dot. Or actually, I think the Kraken chart was a little. Yeah, I mean rejecting off of that area. 2 day like yeah, 2 day like everything else. This could be it, guys. This could be it. I'll tell you right now, this could be it. Headed down. A lot of these look. I mean, unless there's one last leg up to 10 or something, but probably a lot of people are thinking 10, made it to 960. Nope, right back down. A lot of Chad trades to be made. In my opinion, just let it ride. It's dot. Oh, we could look at the Dixie too. That'd be interesting. Green hiking. That looks a little bearish in the 8 hour, yeah. Be interesting to see what happens here. I don't trade too much based on this. This is a little bit tougher, but yeah, it is interesting though because the 16-day did confirm the bearish div here. You got money flow generally coming out, but the main case, what CryptoFace has been talking about, is the times we've gotten this high in the green, you've come up higher, or the 1980s. See, you've come up higher. So yeah, there's that. Let's see. Let's look at Atom. Same as everything else here, the possible Chad trade. It's all look very similar in the 2 day, yeah. Optimism. We looked at ETH. We got, I mean, keep an eye on those. I mean, the main view is the only bullish case, and it's kind of going away right now, is a very split RSIs on the 3 hour, but now they're curving back down. Red dot has money flow coming out, and your 2 day very bearish. Split RSI is about to print a red dot. Daily confirmed a red dot. So I think you're headed down in my opinion. It could be something like this, like over here, we have one last leg up a little bit more, maybe 2150, something like that, but I don't think so. You've hit some big resistance. I think you're headed down at least 10% here. I mean, the big point I'm waiting to try to get, more ETH for long term is 14. It still could be a fluke. I don't think it is, but it still could be a fluke where Bitcoin really shreds against ETH in this bear market, like previous bear markets. But I think ETH has really proven itself as a blue chip. I mean, Bitcoin dominance has been trying to come up here, and then the reason it's down is because obviously stablecoins and Ethereum has done so well in the bear market. So that's that. Monthly printing a red dot. So I'm gonna have crypto stackers on Forrest from Crypto Stacker on Friday. So we'll talk about that. He's real big on ETH, so should give some good insight in that. I'm sure I could learn something from him. Also, I believe this is altcoin, like how this is just trending up over time. Altcoin dominance, I believe someone told me. So yeah, I think it will. Yeah, altcoins just down right now. But I think we look at a lot of things like Cardano, ETH. ETH has really ever since a long time now. I mean, ever since August 2021. I'm thinking, how was there any signs to like see that? Yeah, right here, July red against ETH, just to ETH outperforming it. Let's look at Cardano individually. Kraken's got more data here. Kind of more like Bitcoin, actually. I have a feeling this could hold up a little bit better than some of the altcoins. So yeah. Let's see. Zcash. Yeah, same thing as everything else. Yeah, 2 down. Keep in mind, guys, September's normally a pretty bad month. We could also look at how are these guys doing at Tesla. maybe one last leg up a little bit more, 960 or something. This is a high price for this. I mean, a lot of money has come into this recently. That monthly don't look too bad, but still, I mean, go into recession, this is coming down. There's a QQQ. Yeah. That weekly, I don't like. Yeah, I could just roll right over, especially if you go into a bad recession. Um, but yeah, let's see here. Jim Cramer was talking about getting into Apple if there's a pullback. Um, 12-hour bearish div, money flow starting to come out. Yeah, wow, you're almost back to all time. This could be a big bull trap right here, just coming out right there. Yeah, that money flow not looking too hot there, especially the weekly. Yeah, I mean, obviously you could argue this, but it's eventually going to roll over at some point. Nothing goes up forever. That monthly. Where was this? Oh, wait. Yeah, you're kind of like here, you know what I mean? You got the green dot, and then, yeah. It does look like oh 08, even on the SPY. And then .com bubble, you didn't even get that high back there, but yeah. Hmm. Let's see here. Let's see. Um, Gold. How's our buddy Gold doing? Down a little bit, as projected. I mean, I think really like yeah, 2 days doesn't look too good. You'll get back though. You'll get. I think it'll eventually start to outperform the S&P. I mean, it did up until June 20th, and then bam. Yeah, whenever the S&P rips, yeah. But the monthly here is the big point, like I circled there. So it could be something like here, kind of what we're seeing is kind of like here, and then that rips up as everything, starts to come down. But yeah, the only safe thing is the dollar. How is Costa Rica with crypto regulation acceptance? Probably better than the U.S. I mean, you could leverage trade there. I would have to read about it more, Nightshade. It's a good question though. But they came out with a new like work visa or whatever, like for business owners, and you could do the tax. There's no like income tax with it. So basically, I believe how the write off works is the first 100K you make, you don't have to pay any taxes on, and then after that, you got to pay taxes. I don't know how much, I'd have to talk to an accountant about that, but there are some possibilities. I mean, El Salvador is obviously going to be the best, but, it's not as safe as Costa Rica, obviously. Hmm. No, why I can't just get regular silver? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. What else is there to look at? I mean, let's see, let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, these are always the most manipulated ones. You got to be careful with these. 8 cents, yeah, people are talking about 10 cents, yeah. I mean, you're going against, like I said, you're going against kids who are, they take pre-workout, these kids in college, they take testosterone boosters, they're on a lot of stuff. Like, it's hard to compete with these guys. They are, like, you try to squat with them, you try to bench press with them, these are young men in grad school or undergrad. They are superhuman, and they got Dogecoin. Oh man, yeah, you gotta be careful. They know how to gamble on DraftKings. They know what they're doing. But yeah, SHIB. We looked at SHIB. Yeah, up $100. Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's your scalp off of that spider line right there. Not even a bullish div under 6 minute though. You would have had to be on the 3 minute time frame to take this one. Yeah, something like that, and bam. There's where you would want to take profits, yeah. I don't even know. How do they draw? Am I drawing this trend line the right way? I mean, how does Carl from the Moon do it? Like, is it like this? I don't I think you would go more down, right? I don't know. There, and then, yeah. The Korean, I don't know who that is. You'd have to tell me the name. Big parallel. Yeah, people have been doing that too. Garrett Solway did that, yeah. This is kind of a parallel channel, yeah. Then you go like this, yeah. Or, oh, I know what people are doing. They're probably going, what are they doing? They're doing this probably. Something like, yeah, ooh, that would give us something. Yeah, if you're going like, I don't, yeah, like the 22, yeah. It's a widening, opposite of a triangle now. How's this guy doing? Hmm. 13, 18, yeah, volatile puppy. Hmm. Hmm. This one. Ooh. Yeah, all these meme stocks have ripped. It's probably up 100% or something. 400%. Yeah, it's a meme stock, right? Yeah. That is wild. Yeah. Um, I mean, this isn't going maybe here the most, 30. For these, wait for, well, you kind of already had that and it didn't work. I was going to say a 4 hour bearish div and money flow starting to curve down, but probably the next red dot or something. 400%. The market cap has got to be so small. Yeah, 1.8 bill. That's wild. I didn't realize this ripped. Thing two is, I was talking to a meme stock expert the other day, and he was telling me, he's like, do we really think GameStop is just gonna, come back into the green and rip from here? No, it's gonna be probably more like this. Down 92%. $3, yeah. That's my opinion. I mean, if this rips high, this is like wild. Yeah, monthly little trigger wave, yeah. Could be like that one, yeah, that didn't amount to much. Let's look at ETH. I know you guys like ETH right now. One hour. Oh yeah, yeah. The head and shoulders, yep. Yeah, something like that. And then your technical target would probably be, yeah, somewhere around there. I mean, at least I forget where the technical. I think it's obviously from like the top here to the bottom area or whatever. And then if you break that, yeah, somewhere around there, 17. Yeah. And how are the funding fees right now? Let me take a quick look on Bybit. Yeah, and by the way, guys, if you want to create an account on Bybit, we're going to do a nice promo pretty soon with them. So check that out. Link in the description below. I believe there's always a promo. When is there not? There's always some type of thing. Why would they not want some people to sign up? But yeah. Yeah, they're all positive, the funding fees. Let's see here. How's oil doing? That's a big place too, right here. And then you're getting more FUD with Russia. I mean, look at who's on the front. CNBC, I believe he is. But Putin said something else right now. He's like, the U.S. is delaying my takeover of the Ukraine. Yeah, he'll get it, I think. I don't see how he's not going to get the Ukraine. After that, it's probably Poland where he'd go after next, I would think, right? He's trying to take back the Soviet Union. Oil is, yeah, this might be juicy right now, actually. I don't know if I like the next daily green dot here might be good because next daily bullish div, that one didn't amount to much, but you're hitting a bigger pocket right now. It could be more like, we haven't had, yeah, it's kind of weird on the daily. Yeah, I mean, that would give you something insane probably. That one, 76%. Well, it is down a lot. I mean, 150, that would be wild. Yeah. A lot of blood diamonds here. Weekly coming out, yeah. Be interesting to see what happens at this area. Let's see. Poland is NATO. They'll leave. No, I don't know enough. Yeah, I don't know enough. I don't know enough about it. But yeah, that would cause World War III if he did that, obviously. He's nuts, though. He is pretty nuts. I mean, if that's how World War III starts, it's going to be one of the ways. I mean, yeah, it's been a while. In college, I learned more about the NATO type stuff. It's been a while. Yeah, I'm not the type of person that my knowledge of that is a bit limited. I'm probably just going to embarrass myself and look like an idiot if I keep talking about it. But yeah. We looked at Matic, I believe. Yeah, we did look at Matic. This was the Journey crypto one that he used to always show. How's that doing? March 20. Okay, down 98%. Jeez. Oh man, a lot of his fans got wrecked. Ugh. I feel bad. I mean, it probably was higher than or lower than this like a year ago or 2 years, not like 3 years ago when it first came out, but still. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's always a risk with that. What are some other ones? Pancake. No one's asked me about Pancake Swap. Yeah, that sounds like something you want to put a lot of money into. Pancake Swap, yeah. 90%. Like everything else, kind of. That looks bearish, yeah. Can you even leverage trade this? Is it a big enough market cap? I don't know. I'm sure some exchanges probably have it. I'm just trying to think of like other random altcoins that people used to. Oh yeah, Sushi Swap. That sounds like something you want to put a lot of money into. Oh yeah, shoot, Sushi Swap. Yeah. Yeah, about to sneeze. Jeez. Excuse me. Let's see here, just like that. Like everything else right now. Yeah. Oh, NASDAQ futures. I mean, if you just want like golden pocket, yeah. That now we finally, after trying 1,000 times, we finally found a fib level that we're bouncing off of for the NASDAQ. But yeah. How's that? Oh yeah, this guy. Hitting big support, yeah, 3-day. Yeah. You might get something here. You might get a little something. Maybe one more yellow X, but you might get something here. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's just trying to get ports block C. Really good. Yeah. Interesting how he keeps that 12. Optimism, yeah, I could look at it. Uniswap, okay, yeah, no, you guys. Um, oh, I'm sorry for sneezing. Yeah, I have like the worst allergies. My entire life has been pretty much sneezing. Um, that's when you grow up in an environment without any like dust or anything. That's what happens when you have a lot of OCD that you grow up around. But as I get older, I feel like your immune system weakens. Like maybe probably not 40s too much, but 50s you'll probably see less. Yeah. Um, let's see, optimism. Sure. I think I've looked at it once before. Yeah. Looks pretty bearish in my opinion. Yeah, it's not. I don't see any time frame that really looks good on this. I think you're probably coming down a good amount. Can you leverage trade this? I don't even. Could you short this? I don't even know. You probably end up here, I would think. Um, XRP we could look at. Yeah, like everything else in the 2 day, yeah. I think we're coming down a good amount. Yeah, I mean, just once I look at the 2 day on these, it's just the same. Oh, OP's on BITGET? Okay. Okay, mute when I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, sorry. Sorry about that, guy. Tron. Let's see. Uniswap, yeah, no one's talked about that for a while. Like everything else on the 2 day, yeah. It's pumped up a lot too, yeah. This was a sleeper too. No one's really talked about how much it's pumped up. Yeah, I think it's pretty bearish like everything else. Might be a better short because no one's talking about it. One, two, it's pumped up so much. You know what I mean? But yeah. Axie, yeah. Yeah, like everything else, but yeah, I'm bearish. I mean, what do you yeah, down 90. It would be probably here would make sense for a bear market bot, especially for something like this that's so new too. 97%. Oh yeah. Um, Tron. I don't think I blew up your sneakers sneezing. I don't think it was that loud. I could yell a lot louder than that. Yeah. Tron's the only thing that looks different. I still think it's gonna come down with everything else though. Let's there no. This would be the better thing to look at. Still bled against ETH since many years now. Monthly curve now, yeah. I think it's gonna bleed against ETH. Near, yeah. Ooh, yeah, this looks juicy for short, yeah. Because nice rejection off of this area, and then, yeah. I mean, look at this one. I'm not saying it's going to be 85%, but it could easily come down to $4 or something. A lot of these look very juicy for shorts. 8 hours to confirm. Yeah. 3 hour, like everything else, down now. That'd been a nice entry right there. Yeah, I think you're headed down. um, Chili's. I remember this one was popular. Yeah. Some of these really. Yeah. Wow. 163, but yeah, now you're. Yeah. It's like the only one that's printing a green dot, or just confirmed a green dot in the 2-day. It's probably a fluke though. Majority of you are a little bit more bearish. You agree with me? That's good. Hit the like button, guys. Let me know if you guys have any other questions, anything else you want me to look at. We've looked at a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff today. Oh yeah, ETH Classic. How can we not look at that? Bearish div on your 2-day. This has come up a probably 20x. Oh my god, yeah. Get out of ETH Classic, in my opinion. I'm always wrong. One of my friends, I was telling him, because he bought it, up here or whatever, probably, 70 or something. Still probably way down with him. Like, just get out of that, convert it to regular ETH or something. But he's like, no, I just do the opposite of whatever you say. And, it could work. Could work. Right there, yeah. I think this is headed down. Let's see against Ethereum. Primarily just bled since, just bled since that area. Litecoin. Like everything else, yeah. And let's see, what else is there to look at? This still has a pretty good market cap too, which is interesting. Yeah, like everything else, just so many red dots there. It's just gonna roll over. How much is this down? Did it get to its... Kraken maybe? I was trying to think if it got to its 2018 all-time high. Probably not. Down 91%. Yeah, I don't know if this will be around in the next bull run. This would be pretty nice short down to oblivion. Scalp long. Yeah. 1 minute back in the green. Yeah, probably bounce around this channel for a good amount of time too, which is doable. 10-hour snake eyes, yeah. Long bullish div there. Other than that though, these spiral lines are good. Yeah, other than that. I mean, was there even this one? Would, yeah, okay, bullish div there, but then down lower. Probably this is the one you would have wanted to go on, yeah. Let's see if we can go higher. Let's see. Yeah, I think we've looked at pretty much all we want to look at today. Some of you guys are heading out. What is GMT? I forget about this one. Phantom. Like everything else. This might be a good short too. Like all of these looked at. Yeah, you know what I mean? Probably come down at least 32 or something. That's my opinion, not financial advice. Could always be wrong, as always. Let's see. Yeah, alright guys, I'm going to get off. Sorry for sneezing loudly. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like. Please subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out my trading course down below. Really good course. A lot of people have really liked, especially if you're new, want to see how I make my trades, my TA, why I think the majority of people lose in this game, trading psychology, all that. I think it's going to help you guys out a lot, so check that out. BITGET, FEMEX, BITGET, all pretty good exchanges. Links in the description below if you want to sign up if you're an experienced trader. Let's see, Market Cipher, link in the description below. That should be it. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the video.